The team trading, like I don't get to see.
You say?
The team trading, the team.
Yeah.
The team trading. We don't know, we don't get to know the time that you guys do it, and we don't see links to join.
Team trading.
I don't see links to join. Let me speak
Are
for
you not
myself.
on the group? Are you not on the group chat?
I'm on the group, but I'm not seeing any link to join.
They are 11 a.m. on.
Money locker.
Okay, money lockers. We have not started. So first of all, what you want to do is that look for where market is going. Now looking at this chart, I'm on a daily time. What's causing this echo? So when you are looking at the daily time, all right. In this training, I'm going to teach you how to do your charting from beginning to the end. Okay. I'm going to be teaching you how to do charting. All right. So now, the first thing you want to look out for when you want to start your charting is, first of all, where is the direction of the market? And in order for you to know the direction of the market, you have to zoom out of your chart. Okay. Come out of it. When you zoom out, you're going to see the whole picture of the market. It is beautiful when you come out of the chart. Now, since I came out of my chart, I see that this is a structure. This particular place. Why is that place a structure? Market came here as a resistance and it came back here again as a resistance. So now I am sure that, oh, this is now a resistance. Okay. So when you know that this is a resistance, you now, okay, so anytime price gets there, it tends to drop. Okay, that's a resistance. So let me increase the font a bit. So this is now the resistance. So price has been respecting those areas. So now looking at this now, where do you think you see a support? I see a support here. Okay, I see a support right here, but I want to take this one. I want to take a support that has many touch. The more the touch, but the lowest point price got to was here. That's the lowest price got to after leaving here. Price move all the way from this point to this point. Then it has moved from this point. It's still heading that direction. Okay, that's simply what I see. That's simply what I see right now. So I can say this is an uptrend. It's a current uptrend because price has moved from this point. We expected it here. We expected it here. We expected it here. It's still respecting it here. Okay. So you guys can see there are more touches on the line. So that is a valid, this is valid, that is a trend up. Okay. Now, at this bottom, we have the support. Okay. support. So when price gets to ceiling, what happens? It comes down. But when price comes to the support, what happens? It bounces up. Okay. Now, what is this? This is what we call the trend. This is what we call trend. Okay. This is trend. This is trend. This is the downtrend. And this is an uptrend. Okay. Now, I believe you know what a trend is. A trend is either the downward movement or the upward movement of the market. Now, when price is going down, what makes it a downward trend is that it makes series of high, it makes series of lower highs. Okay, we have series of lower highs. Series of what? Lower highs. When price keep giving you all these lower highs, you know that it's going downwards. Okay, as you can see, this one is higher than this point. This point is higher than this. This point is higher than this. This point is higher than this. So it's a downtrend. Now, when price is going up, similar thing happens. You have series of higher lows. Okay, when price is going down, you have series of lower highs. But when price is going up, you have series of higher lows. Okay, now as you can see, these are the points where price came down when it was going up. But when you look at it, this low is lower than this. So this is an higher low to this one. This second point, this point is an higher low to this one. This point is an higher low to this point. This point is so you now know that okay, price is going upward. Now looking at what is happening in the current, very close to the current price, as you can see, price is still making series of higher lows. It went up, it came down. It went up, it came down, but it's still going upwards. Okay. Now, when you identify the direction of the market, the next thing you want to do is to look for where are the possible areas of support and resistance. Because the areas of support and resistance are the areas that price might reverse. Okay, when you look at your chart, where is your eye showing you that it's a resistance? The resistance is anywhere that the price hits and it comes back down. And its support is anywhere the price hits and it goes up. So looking at this chart, I can confidently say that this right here is a resistance. So I can now color code this red. So if I put my box at that point, as you can see, right from the left-hand side to current price, look, all here are areas of resistance because this was a resistance at this left-hand side, resistance at the middle, and it's also a resistance here. So this is a strong area that you can look at. Okay, so when price comes into this red box, you can look for possible buy orders. Okay, now where do you see a support? You want to take as many points as possible. So looking at this chart, I see this area as my support. I'm going to remove some of all this, my circles, so that it will be clear. Okay. So now we have something of such. Okay. Now, if you bring a box and put it, you know that, okay, this is a very good area. Look at it. This is what we have. Okay. So you have a ceiling or a resistance and a support. So this is where price is trading at right now. So if it comes and it hits this box, you enter sell. When it comes and it hits this box at the bottom, you enter buy. But for us to be able to narrow this down, because this is a lot of data, this price action that we are taking is really, really a lot of data. We want to really narrow it down to taking trade at the immediate price. Okay. Now, if you want to do this, I'm going to remove all drawings immediately. Now, what you want to do is come to the current price, which is this level right now. This candle is currently this is today's candle because this is a daily chart. Okay, every candle, every box you see right here on your screen represents a day. So now you identify the areas of support and resistance from the candles. Okay, now the tip of the candle, the candle has a body, a high, a low, and a open. Where open and where the market candle closed at. So the high of the candle can be used as your resistance. The low of the candle can be used as your support. So where do you see the high of the candle? Taking this red candle now, this right here is a high. Now let me remove that. Okay, let me use that. Now when you put your eye, you look to the left. You look to the left. Is there any activities happening at that area? Yes, there is. When you look to the left, you see that price is currently respecting this area that you are looking at. So it is a valid point. Okay, it's a very strong area of resistance. So you want to mark that as your daily resistance, or for me, I use daily sell as my resistance so that I will know, okay, this is where market sold off at the previous candle or at the previous level. So where do you see the low? I see a low here. So I'm going to pick this as my daily buy. So this low is now my daily buy. I'm picking out this red candle alone. So this is a red candle. Where did price open at? Price opened at the high and closes at the low when the candle is on a sell candle. So where price opened at, I can also make that a sell area because price opened at this point and it dropped. Okay, now I can also look for the close and make it my daily buy because that's the support right now. That's the support for the previous candle. Okay, now you have the high, which is the resistance and the support of the previous candle. Now I want to go straight into the next thing I will do. After doing this, I'm going to come over to the 1 hour time frame. When I come to the 1 hour time frame, I'll repeat what I did on the daily. But this time around, I'm going to go a little bit more details, looking for price action. Price action is simply using what has happened in the past to predict what will happen in the future. Okay, now, according to price action, I'm still going to take my structures. This place right here is an area of resistance, and in the past, it's an area of support. So this makes it a valid new resistance. So I'm going to make it my 1 hour sell area. So what do I mean by it's a support before? Look at this box now, this place. It was a support here, but it's now a resistance. So I can now confidently say, why is this so? If price is coming down, a previous price is going to break a support and make that support its new resistance. So it is going to break and come back to that level as a new resistance. So now that I've identified that place as my support, where else should I identify? I'm going to as my resistance. where should I still look out for? I want to look for places that I will see lots of activities happening. I see a support right here at the bottom, very close to the current price. Look at it. So I'm going to make this my 1 hour buy area. So if I place my box again, you will see that when price was going up, he broke it and make that place, he broke that point and make it a support. It was a resistance right here. He broke it and make it a support. So that makes it a valid point. So if price is coming down, I want to see this break, come back, and boom, for me to say it's going down. If it's going up, I want to see breakout, retest, and this is what I want to see. Okay, as long as it doesn't do this, if it comes to this blue box, I'm going to buy. If it comes to this red box, I'm going to sell. Until it breaks out and retests, that is when I would say that, okay, the market has changed its direction.
It's 7 o'clock.
Okay, apart from that, markets will always do okay, now let me see. As it's coming down, it can do like this and go up, then do this. Or it can come down like this. Okay, so if it's going up as well, it can also do this. As it comes up, it comes down. Okay, it can do that. So I am expecting everything to happen as it is right now. This strategy, you can learn it from Christopher Derrick. It's called price trap. Okay, now that I have idea that these two things can happen, I have identified the support in the 1 hour area and also in the daily time frame. So now, do I still have some areas that I want to take? If I want to be more detailed, because I want to take a trade right now, I don't want to wait too much. I can also come to the previous candle because I see a structure there. This place seems to be a very good area of resistance on the 1 hour. So I make anytime when you see red line on my chart, it's a resistance area. So now, do I have a support? Yes, I have a support. Lots of activities happening at that area. So that is my support. So I call it buy, 1 hour buy. So I think I have done justice to the hourly. So I can also now come to the 15 minutes. Please move, watch the way I move now. I've come to the 15-minute time frame. And is there any activities there as well? Yeah. Where price is at right now, there is lots of activities. That is actually a 15 minutes area of resistance. Because resistance here, support here. So I can say it's a resistance. Okay. Now on the previous 15 minutes candle is a support. Can you see how previous support became a resistance? Previous resistance now become a support. Okay. Now, whichever one you choose, you can take it that way. But I'm just trying to pick up where a market has been reacting for a while. Okay. So since market has been reacting on that place, it can be a support or it can be a resistance, anyone you want to call it. But anyone you want to call it, but just know that there is something happening at that area. Okay. Now, looking at what happened just now, as you can see, price came into the line that we just placed. Okay. And it's boom, it went up. What is this trying to tell you? That there is something in this area. There is something happening in that area. So when you see a 15-minute structure again, bring your line. Just try to identify as many as possible. This seems to me like a 15 minutes resistance. Why? Because I see a flat top candle there. So this seems to be an area of 15 minutes of resistance. So the low of that candle, 15 minutes support, which is 15 minutes buy area. So I think I'm going to leave my chart like this. So since I have done justice to this chart, what next should I do? I will come to hourglass, go select the USDJPY, and wait for price to come to my level. Now that, okay, now, when you check your currency strength meter, US dollar is stronger than the JPY, so you expect price to go up. So where are you going to enter the trade now? Where are you going to enter the trade? Now you come to hourglass. You are looking for a what? A call order. Okay, let me refresh hourglass. Where are you looking for a call? You want to take a call order where any of these your structures that you have placed here. You have 850 as a structure, which is this one right now. We have this 854 where price is at currently right now as a structure. You also have 837 as a structure. Any one of these lines where any one of these areas where you are looking at to take a trade. How do you know which of them you want to take a trade? It's simple. Look for the particular one that you have cash trap give you an up arrow with at least 4 or 5 points trade. So it can come there, it can also come there, it can also come here. So you have 3 areas that you're looking at. Okay, so now price is coming down. Fine, it's good. I love the fact that price is coming down. So if price comes down to my level it's currently at 52 now. If price comes down to the 850s and I see cash trap giving me an up arrow with 4 points and above trade, I'm going to take it. Now, if price comes to 848, if price is at 850 and price cash trap doesn't give me up to 4-point trade, I'm not going to take it. Sometimes trade is going to leave you. Fine, it's better it leaves you than you are trapped. Because there is still a structure at 848. So you can take 850. So you in the price that you're looking at, you will now be saying, okay, from 850s and below, I'm going to go in on USDJPY. First of all, the dollar is stronger than the Japanese yen. Secondly, it is on my area. I have some areas of support at that area. So if price comes down to that price, which is the 848, I'm going to go in on USDJPY 3-minute call. Now, another thing that you can use to enter the trade, another thing that you can add to enter the trade after your markup is timing. Price might get to 850 right now. I might not take this trade. But if price gets to 848 and I see that my time is around 7:14, I'm going to take that trade. Because after every 15-minute mark, trade tends to go the opposite direction. At the close of every 15-minute candle, prices retrace. Okay, US dollar is stronger. This USDJPY. USDJPY. Come on, give me USDJPY. So USDJPY, we are just waiting patiently for price to come to our area. So you can now even put an alarm at this point that if price gets to this place, that's when you want to go in. So once you put an alarm in this place, you can now go and look at other charts. Okay, you can now go and look for other trades. Okay, you can now go and look for other currency pairs that you really want to trade, because you have already done your markup. You already know that, okay, I want to go in at a structure where an activity has happened before in the past. Okay, as you can see, why would the price even retrace at that level? Look at your line. Lots of things are happening in that area. Okay, I place my alert at the 848. So if price comes to 848, I have like less than 6 minutes to go in on this trade. Now, are you seeing that price came close to your 850? I didn't know. Okay, it touched 850 and it started going up. What does that tell you? So the first place I told you was at this 850, 848, the second entry, and 837, the last entry. So if it breaks all these levels, that means you are waiting for, you are looking at price as broken all your potential entry areas. Look, wow. Look at the push up. Look at the push up. Look at the push up. Look at the massive push up. You saw it happen. So if you can do this, your markup. If you can do this, your markup. Now you are seeing that this 50s, there is something there. So if, okay, Cash App actually gave a call. Cash App gave a call order. Wow, that has to be a 4 points and above, because look at it now. RSI and stock are on green. RSI and stock are on green. RSI and stock are on green. So you just have to go. But that doesn't mean this trade has made its move. No, I'm still waiting to take my buy. I want this trade to come down, if possible, to the 848 areas. Okay, when it's on my timing. Cash App is not really loading, but I want this trade to come down at around my timing. Okay, this trade should come down. There is a tendency that this trade can make it up to this 837 area, or it is going to retrace when it hits this 200 EMA at 840s. So anything from 848 below is a very, very valid price. Okay, it's a very, very valid trade. You want to take it. You want to take it. Once it's 715 and price comes down, you want to take it. You want to take it for a buy. So this is the area. This is the area we are looking at. So it hit your first price and it started going up. Can you see how it happened? Cash App gave you a call order. Cash App gave you a call. Currency strength was on your side. It was on your structure. And boom. That's how the price. If you enter that trade 3 minutes trade, you will be clearing in the next 25 seconds. Can you see how easy it is for you to take trades now? Can you see how easy it is? Any question? Look at this push-up. Look at this push-up. Look at this push-up. Any question? You can unmute yourself.
For now, no.
But are you clear on how to take it?
Yeah, I am.
So what I want you to do is go Go and do your charting. Go and do your markup.
Okay.
This will actually give you an idea of where you are looking at entry.
Okay.
All right, now I'll be expecting your trade results.
Okay, that's fine. But can you try be sending me group team trading, at least let me know how you guys do the stuff, and from there, learning process
Don't
can
worry.
happen.
Maybe when we kick off, I'll definitely send.
You said?
When we kick off, you are on the group chat, right? The locker room.
Yes, I am.
Oh, when we start, you get the notification.
Oh, okay.
You see how price came to your area and it dropped.
Yeah.
You see how it is. There's no magic in this thing. All you need is to identify the various areas of support and resistance. Where do you see a structure? Can you see this drop? It came to 859 and boom, it dropped. It touched your area. All right. I believe this was very explanatory.
Thanks a lot.
Let's call it a day.
Thanks for watching the video. You will send this video to this recording to me, right? Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Your line is breaking, but once I upload the video, I will send it.
Okay, I'll be expecting it. Thank you very much for your time. I'm so grateful.
All right, take care.
All right. Enjoy your evening.